Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And we're underway.
And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to pass it through. Shot, he's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Guardiola gets it clear. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Goulet. And here's Mbappe.
Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that?
Senegal presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Everton finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Irwin
Gets into a good position.
looking to play him in. And that is expertly dealt with. Rooney. Now it's Van Basten. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's in a great position here. That has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Senegal are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goulet. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Van Basten. Goulet. Senegal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Decent chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kimmich actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Irwin. That's a cute ball. Nice interception, well timed. Guardiola. Kimmich. And this is Van Basten. And that interception was just about within shooting range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Everton with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Senegal are looking to go forward now. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nice defending, physical and effective. Goulet. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
They should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And he's cut it out.
Pires, Mbappe.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Played out to the right.
Cafu, Messi. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. Now who's going to be first to this? Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pedri. That is great defending, so alert. Pedri.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And it's Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rooney.
No way through there.
Nicely weighted ball. Now here's the delivery. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Now it's Van Basten.
And he's on his way.
Koundé. And the first half is done.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Senegal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Rodri. Goulet. Pinches it off him. Davids. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Pedri tries to play it through. Tapsoba, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Davids. Rooney. That's been slipped through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neuer. Cafu. Van Dijk. Messi picks it up out wide. That's a good ball. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Rodri. And it's Koundé. Probing pass. Tapsoba. Now it's Rooney. That has ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This looks promising. Van Dijk. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, nicely intercepted. Perez. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Basten. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Everton needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nicely shaped ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rooney. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Baresi calmly anticipates. Irwin.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Threads one in. Pedri. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Aimed beyond the defence. Irwin. Adams. And he's only too happy to take that back. Irwin got a long way forward to join the attack. He's through and it's Van Basten! He has done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Searching pass he's played there.
Senegal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Played into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking for the run. He can run onto that. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lewandowski! And that's that. Senegal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Perez. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, and they aim to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Lewandowski. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Guardiola. Adams spots it and intercepts. He's in a great position here. Out to the left it goes. Irwin. Rodri. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Davids.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. Goulet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's beautifully weighted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk. Everton were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. Senegal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Koundé cuts out the pass. Rodri. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Threads one in. 30 minutes gone. Oh, super find. Guardiola. Davids. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Perez. Thinks one through. Oh, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Plays the return pass. Pedri. And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And the return pass. Van Dijk. Back towards the middle. Now Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Probing pass. Guardiola. Van Basten. And it's Pedri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're off again.
Senegal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Van Basten. Pedri. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. And it's Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Goulet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Rooney. Gets a good foot in there. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Irwin proves too strong. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Davids. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just about up to the hour now. He can run onto that. Mbappe is a decent chance! Kimmich. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now there's a fine ball. This looks promising. And he's on, takes a shot! Rooney, that's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Aims beyond the defence.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in...
Mbappe! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is one way to stop him. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just about up to 75 minutes. Mbappe has given away a free kick, and that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Perez. Pedri. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, this ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Big chance! He has done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is so good, such sharp skill. And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's picked his way through. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro
Well,
8.
they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Numéro 17. Changement.
Rooney is there, and he can get that clear. Played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Foden.
Senegal really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Van Basten. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Just the keeper to beat! And the finish! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion.
Le numéro.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Cher public, je voudrais
Your
avoir
final
ce
thoughts,
petit mot
Jim?
de
well, there was a
félicitations
distinct
à
lack
l'intention
of
du
clarity.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Manuel Neuer claimed once that he had a catalogue in his head of all opponents. You won't think it, but there's so much detailed work behind everything he does. This is what keeps him ahead of his opponents and his contemporaries.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Couler. This is promising. Koundé. In with the challenge. Van Basten. Messi. That looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! Chance for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And we have our very first corner. Judge, surely! And again! They want to be quick to recover this. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Neuer gets it clear. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Senegal clearly should have gone for the easier...
Mbappe! Mbappe!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Senegal still without a single shot on target. Goulart has it out wide and in space. Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Goulart just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri, good purposeful running this. Mbappe is flagged offside. Mbappe. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Mbappe. He is starved of space and time. Now here's the delivery. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Decent hit from there. Irwin. It's Perez. Now it's Pedri. And he's picked out the run. Danger averted for now. Senegal have got it back and they'll have another go. Irwin, and it's Perez, and here's Pedri, and it's Perez. Mbappe, can he finish? No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Goulart cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Koundé cuts it out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Played out wide. Koundé. Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Adams wins the duel this time. Takes a shot. It's loose. Oh no, this does not look good. He is just caressing the ball. Guardiola, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that was nowhere near his best. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Pedri knocks it into space. Davids. Rooney. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Rooney going full steam ahead down the left flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. Irwin. Perez. Perez going full tilt down the left. Now it's Pedri. Baresi. Adams. And it's Van Dijk. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Changement.
And we're underway again. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Perez. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And it's in! The second half sparks straight into life. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Perez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. Now it's Perez. That has been cut short. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Senegal.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Guardiola. Rodri has given away a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now he's got space here. He's a sharp little ball here. So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Goulet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a sharp pass. Searching pass he's played there. Guardiola. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Everton have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're quick to get it back. Pedri tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And it's Perez. Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he was quick to react. Out towards the flank. And here's Goulet. Mbappe. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Pedri. Senegal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Some resolute defending there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's been cut out, well played. Looking to play him in. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Pedri, looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. Corner it is.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 22.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear.
Senegal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Senegal moments now away from seeing this one out. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Rodri. Pedri. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Perez. He's through, it's one-on-one!
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Perez! It's been shipped out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that intercept. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Senegal have held on, they have dogged.